That podcast. That creepy podcast. That creepy podcast. Crappypasta podcast.
Jason Nevermind
Odessa podcast. Odessa podcast.
That creepy podcast. Episode 4 Vampire on the Creepy Willie. Episode 4 Vampire on the Creepy Willie.
Podcast.
All right, we're rolling.
We're rolling?
We're rolling like Limp Bizkit.
Down a hill into a razor blade pool.
To their death! Okay. And it has begun. So, I have a strange thing to start with here. This is something I want to try.
Show me your strange thing.
I'm going to have to stand back. Okay, so I was listening to... I don't know, some paranormal show. I listen to quite a few different, just like, paranormal news shows and things.
Like the Art Bell of the new generation?
Yeah, but there's a lot of them now, and they're all pretty interesting. I like a lot of them. But here's the thing. Every once in a while, I feel like there is going to be an actual news story that comes up that sounds like a bad creepypasta. Oh.
So we're reading current affairs now.
I had to hit this out because it really does. This is... I shouldn't be laughing about this. All right,
it's hilarious.
Oh, death and murder and destruction and mayhem. Okay, an Uber driver accused of killing 6 and wounding 2 others during a February 20th carnage spree is said to have told Michigan investigators that the Uber app on his phone made him do it.
Oh, yeah, haunted web.
Oh, okay. The app, he said, controlled his mind and body and told him where to go and when to kill the day he is accused of carrying out the Kalamazoo County murders.
Wow.
So the Uber, this isn't a creepypasta? I mean, come on.
The black doggies can't be everywhere at the same time to tell you to kill. Sometimes it's got to be an app.
What do you want from me, Scoob? I want you to kill Raggy.
Go out and kill
Raggy. The Detroit Free Press, citing police records it obtained, said the 45-year-old suspect, Jason... Oh, yeah, we won't...
Jason, is there something you want to tell me?
No. But, wait, my Uber app is...
Wait, Yelp's telling me to go out and kill and to get ice cream.
Wash you.
Really kill a pizza right now.
I'm going to murder your laundry. The Detroit Free Press, citing police records it obtained, said that the 45-year-old suspect, Jason Nevermind, told the authorities that a symbol resembling the devil's head popped up on the ride-sharing app when he opened it last month on the night of the murders.
No, he opened the devil's head app by accident.
Oh, see, you know what? You don't want to put them too close together on the phone because the swipe thing, next thing you know, stab, kill. Well, he shot people. So Dalton described the devil figure as a horned cow head or something like that. And then
bull's head, then.
And then it would give you an assignment, and it would literally take over your whole body. According to police reports released Monday to the Free Press by the Kalamazoo City Attorney's Office.
Sounds legit.
Dalton told police he experienced a full-body takeover during the shooting spree and expressed concern about being placed in the general population of the jail because of what he did. I asked Dalton what made him get his gun tonight, and he said the Uber app made him, an investigator said in the reports.
Ooh, wow. So they really don't do background checks. Like, once and for all, just admit it, you don't do background checks.
Okay. The driver,
caught and killed,
who was being detained, was said to have told investigators that the Uber app would take you over to the point that you were like a puppet. He told investigators he was afraid that he could have killed his own family. Oh, I've been afraid of that a few times myself. That's totally natural.
But this is because they goad you into it.
Yeah, because they just won't stop. Imagine if we had cell phones back then, they'd be dead. Dalton is accused of 6 counts of murder, 2 counts of assault with intent to commit murder and related firearms charges. He faces a lifetime behind bars and convicted. He shot 8 people at 3 locations in a single evening. That is a go-getter. 8 people in 3 locations.
In a single evening.
And he wasn't even winded.
Most Uber drivers can't even pick up that many people.
It's a 45-year-old man putting in work.
Come on, 45 is like the new 42.
Oh, okay, good. I have something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say that was a creepypasta. That was a creepypasta written as a news story.
Written as reality.
Exactly, but you can look that up on...
by the horned cow
head,
god.
Cow horn head gods. Good Lord. Okay, so before we begin with the concept, and I'm not going to say the concept yet because I wanted to be surprised for the listening audience. Do you remember the movie Bad Lieutenant?
Yes.
Okay, that movie really fucked me up when I was a kid.
You saw it when you were a kid?
Well, high school.
Okay.
Thanks to Ryan Ganemian, of course.
Ryan! Wait, he might sue us.
No. I mean that in the best possible way. But there's a scene in the movie Bad Lieutenant where Harvey Keitel, he's a bad lieutenant. Apparently, he's a cop. He's the law.
It's like the worst.
Nick Cage was much worse lieutenant in the sequel.
That's the sequel, much worse lieutenant.
He was the uber bad lieutenant. The app told him to. But basically, there's a scene in the movie where Harvey Keitel, he's freebasing cocaine with a couple of prostitutes.
Like you do.
And he's buck naked and he's ripped. He looks good, especially for his age, right? So, like what happens when you actually, maybe it wasn't cocaine. It could have been something else. Could have been PCP or whatever. I'm not quite sure. But they're freebasing off of foil. And as what happens when you go deep down the dark drug hole, you start having breakdowns and crying and things like that. And so there's this part in the movie where he's standing in the middle of the room alone, like with his kind of arms kind of airplaned, and he's having this emotional breakdown. He's crying. Right?
Yeah.
And there's this song playing in the background. It's by this guy named Johnny Ace, and it's a song called Pledging My Love. And that song has been haunting me ever since I saw that movie.
Interesting.
Okay, so here's a little something about Johnny Ace. He was born in Memphis, Tennessee. This is from Wikipedia. Grew up...
Must be true, then.
Yeah. Becoming Johnny Ace, he signed to Duke Records in 1952. His first recording topped the R&B charts for 9 weeks, and his song was covered by Aretha Franklin later. He began touring, often with Big Mama Thornton. In the next 2 years, he had 8 hits in a row, including Cross My Heart, Please Forgive Me, The Clock, Saving My Love for You, blah, blah, blah. In 54, he was named the most programmed artist after a national DJ poll organized by U.S. Trade Weekly Cashbox. Okay, so basically, he was an up-and-coming R&B singer on the circuit. After touring for a year, Ace had been performing at the City Auditorium in Houston, Texas on Christmas Day in 1954. During a break between sets, he was playing with a .22 caliber revolver. Members of his...
Here we go.
And as is typical of the circuit back then, he was drinking. Okay, so he's drinking backstage with a .22 caliber revolver. Members of his band said he did this often, sometimes shooting at roadside signs from their car. It was widely reported that Ace killed himself playing Russian roulette. Big Mama Thornton's bass player, Curtis Tillman, however, who witnessed the event, said, "I will tell you exactly what happened. Johnny Ace had been drinking, and he had this little pistol he was waving around the table, and someone said, 'Be careful with that thing.' And he said, 'It's okay, gun's not loaded, see?' And pointed it at himself with a smile on his face.
Oh, God.
And bang. Sad, sad thing. Big Mama Thornton ran out of the dressing room yelling, 'Johnny Ace just killed himself.'" Oh. So I found out about this because I found the album, and that's on the back of the album. His only album is called the Johnny Ace Memorial Album. So...
yeah. So his only full-length album came out right after he died?
Right, posthumous,
okay.
yeah. He was on his rise. He was putting
singles.
out... Yeah, basically 45s and 78s.
Gotcha.
So, again, yeah, that tangent to this tangent, which basically brings me to where we were going to pull the gun on ourselves. And we are going to go to the Crappypasta site, and we are going to play what they call random post roulette. This is Crappypasta roulette. And I'm going to have to find some kind of a spinning barrel gunshot sound between to put between stories to in post.
Oh. This is the episode we shoot ourselves in the head with bad writing. It can be done. Words can hurt.
We need Nerf guns, and we'll just totally just. Yeah.
I think we're talking into Nerf guns.
I think we are.
I wish the audience could see these.
Oh, my blue crown, like my blue clown nose.
Your blue ice cream cone over there.
Everyone has ice cream in San Francisco.
It's true.
Oh man, it's like a utopia here.
Well, I'm eating mine right now.
Right.
Actually, I'm standing in line.
You standing in line
right now, so I can get some.
Okay, well maybe I should go first since I'm the one that's putting you through this. So I'm going to hit random post roulette and see what pops up here. We're going to see if we can get through it. And honestly, if you can't get through it, fucking chuck it. I don't care.
I'm going to jump out the window.
Yeah, serious. If it becomes tedious, we're spin the barrel again and we'll see how many shots you can take before you just drop.
How many shots in the head does it take?
Yeah, before you drop and you crap yourself because that's what happens when you die.
If you haven't previously evacuated your bowels.
Because if you didn't believe in God before, crapping yourself after you die is the greatest last joke.
Thanks, God.
Because, all those movies you see where they're holding... they don't tell you that the person is crapping all over them while they're holding them while they're dying.
Well, everything just releases.
Yeah, see,
It's not just crap.
Okay, I feel like there's going to be a Seth Rogen movie now where that will happen, because you just have to put the reality in something, and that's what comedy really is. So this Crappypasta is called At the End. posted August 29th, 2012. It is an undercooked pasta.
What's that mean?
It means it's not quite done. Like, it just needs a lot of work.
Oh, don't they all?
Yes.
Maybe we should workshop this.
Yeah, you really
and bring it back next week.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, actually, this site is very constructive. They're like, hey, here's some pointers, and if it turns out being good, we'll put it on the real site.
The real site. Oh.
The Creepypasta site.
From crappy to creepy.
Yeah, see, from ashy to classy, crappy to creepy. All right, let's see what happens here. The sun was disappearing behind a cluster of pine trees. A ghostly glow began to take grasp of the road ahead. Slightly falling asleep against the cold window, her eyelids began to become heavy as she started to crunch into a ball. She was beginning to drift into a deep slumber until she was startled by a sudden screeching at the car's brakes. A dark figure stands ahead of the black Audi.
Wait, is she driving?
I think she... I hope not, because she was going to...
Yeah, she was crunching into a ball. She was
Oh, my balls. Oh. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought those were chips.
Oh, were those your balls? Sorry. You know how it goes with these parties. So, a dark figure stands in front of the black Audi. I'm going to assume that she was a passenger.
Like in a car or on a bus? Or?
I think she's in a black Audi, which I'm assuming is a vehicle.
Okay.
Or maybe it's some like new fashion onesie that I don't know about or something.
Black guy that's got an Audi belly button.
And it begins.
Start the hate mail now.
Okay. The language here is fucked up. I'm going to start back from the beginning of the sentence. A dark figure stands ahead of the black Audi. So much friction is causing the car to slide sideways. Mm-hmm. He struggles, as I am right now, because it's after a comma. He is capitalized, and then struggles is capitalized after the comma. So
maybe you should just shout it.
But it's only he struggles to take control of the wheel, and she starts to panic as the car heads into a tree. And I read that lazily because that's how it's... As the car heads into a tree.
Lightly drifts
happy
into
little tree.
a tree.
The head goes through the windshield and just explodes.
The end.
Like a Gallagher special. She woke in the hospital. She was not able to remember the occurrences from the night before. Looking down at her glaring, the doctor starts to wave the small flashlight in her eyes. Are you awake? He says. Tell no one. She starts to murmur, where am I? She sits up. He says, you are in good hands.
Oh, well, this is where the story takes a turn.
You need some sleep. I will answer your questions later.
She got enough sleep when she was driving the car.
Seriously, come on. She starts panicking, trying to get up. She starts yelling his name. Kevin! MSS period. Mrs. Jamie, if you don't lay back down, we will have to sedate you, he said with embarrassment. She tries to yell again.
I think it's like someone who doesn't understand words wrote this.
Yeah.
Like what are words?
All right, I'm going to give it a few more sentences. Let's see.
No, let's keep going, man. The doctor's embarrassed because he's got to give her pills, and I don't know.
He had to do a problem on the blackboard, and it's all embarrassing.
So embarrassed.
She tries to yell again, but a sudden prick of the needle in her forearm cuts her off, and she loses consciousness once more. First day home, heavy feeling of depression, she sits looking out the window at the totaled car she was last in with her love. What? They brought the totaled car back to her house?
It's in the bedroom with her.
They're not supposed to do that. They don't do that.
No, they don't really
They take it to some place, and you have to go identify it and pull your things out of it and then say goodbye, because I did that after I hit a deer.
Oh!
I had to go find find my stuff. There's like things you put in the car that are for the car. You're like, do I need this anymore? I don't think I need.
Not really.
No, I don't need
this. Just go with the car.
This sun protector, this thing that's hanging from my rearview mirror. I guess I don't.
No, it's like a Viking funeral. Just bury all together.
The little shifter cozy. I don't think I need that anymore. My 8-ball shifter. Sudden prick of a needle in her forearm. All right.
You sudden prick.
You are a sudden prick. Okay, so she's staring at the dead car, thinking about her dead Kevin, whoever Kevin is to her.
Oh, did Kevin die?
The Kevin, I think, is the dead person.
He's not the black Audi?
No,
okay.
No. The black Audi is in the driveway.
Okay.
That's the dead car.
Yeah, there's a black guy with an Audi belly button in the driveway. Gotcha.
Dead.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin can't be gone, she thought over and over to herself, so there's no point in going to his funeral.
What?
He's not really dead. You can't fool me. I'm not going, okay? Fine.
That's what they want you to believe.
You and your conspiracies. The room felt empty. The usual warmth of his presence was absent. She was finding it hard to complete normal, everyday tasks. Her heart was so filled with dread she could barely even pull herself out of bed in the morning. Kevin can't be gone, she thought over, and over to herself. I just read this already. That's a series. I can't even tell the difference in the language. She started to drift more and more away from the one she loved, pushing them away every time they tried telling her he's dead. As the days went on, her personality became dark. She started to become very bitter and despiteful. She felt threatened by everyone's misunderstandings. Not knowing she moved only miles away from the accident.
What? She just moved?
I guess, okay, apparently she moved.
Oh, I feel like there's pages missing.
How did she not know that she moved?
Maybe all that happened when she was asleep, when she was driving the car.
She is a narcoleptic and really should just have someone drive for her. And not let her move without her being awake.
She's a sleep mover.
She's a sleep mover.
Yeah. It's like when you wake up and you realize you've packed up all your belongings.
And you're I'm in a new town. I got to start over again. I got to get a job again. I got to meet the neighbors. I got to bake all these pies. Like, I can't. Once a week. Are you kidding me? Like, how many leases am I on right now? Like, this is going to be bad at tax time.
Wow.
All right. She moved only miles away from the accident. Okay. Although she moved to the cabin in search of a fresh start, the same dark presence from the accident followed her to her new home. Oh, it's following her, I guess.
Depression does that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't really, leave it.
A spirit attachment. Okay. All right. So far, we're sleeping in the car.
Yeah, let's break this down.
Okay. And then there's the dark figure, right? Mm-hmm. So to me, that's a random occurrence, right? Mm-hmm. Like, because there's plenty of urban legends and stuff with the ghost on the highway. And it's all like, I need a ride to the supermarket or something like that, right? I need milk.
Ghost market.
Take me there. Or, take me home. And then it's like the graveyard. And you're like, oh shit, it's the graveyard. It's
right, I live here. Take a left.
Scoob, it's a ghost. I thought it was a hot chick. But so that's where I thought this was going, honestly. But now we find out it's following her.
Okay.
So that's a detail that maybe we could have elaborated on before, so I could just kind of know what the fuck is going on. Okay. She starts to venture the forest. Seeing the broken tree, this is like I feel like I'm playing a role playing game, your family has died of dysentery. That's what it feels like right now.
No, that's Oregon Trail.
Oh, the Oregon Trail. It's the Oregon Trail.
You have found your wife's kidneys. You will make pie.
Collect 10 points.
Delicious points.
She starts to venture the forest. Seeing the broken tree, she realizes that she was drunk again and accidentally broke the tree. No.
She's actually She-Hulk.
She's actually just a blackout drunk. Seeing the broken tree, she realizes that's where the accident happened. Oh, it's the tree that they ventured in. They headed towards. Remember,
she drifted into
they leisurely drifted into that car accident. Yeah. Okay. As she steps to the edge of the road, the dark presence appears in front of her. Oh, cool. It must be Christmas. There's dark presences.
Yay, dark presents.
What are these?
Human eyeballs. Merry Christmas.
You ruined Christmas, butthead.
You ruined Christmas. Here's a box of poop.
She's so shocked. She tries backing up and falls, hitting the back of her head on a tree. Those damn trees. She should not be around trees.
Trees, they're everywhere in a forest.
She is a blackout drunk narcoleptic that needs to wear the headgear. She's basically Natalie Portman in Garden State, right? That's who this is.
Where's your helmet?
I'm just going to pretend this is Natalie Portman in Garden State. It's going to be a way better story. She lays there unconscious for hours, waking up in the dark of the night from a car passing by. She sits up and rubs her face. As she stands up, she feels dizzy. She starts to make her way back to her cabin, her head throbbing, backs aching. Her head's throbbing, backs aching.
Okay.
Plurals. Her heads are throbbing and her backs are aching.
All the heads.
All my heads
all
are
backs.
aching and my backs, all my left back, my right back, my front back, my sexy back, my salty back.
Your baby's got.
Oh, my baby back. Oh, delicious. Unable to see where she's going, she almost trips over a rock. Finally, she comes to her cabin. She feels a warm sensation. She thinks to herself, must be just the feeling of home. She walks.
No, it's the alcohol.
She walks into the bathroom. No, it's you shit yourself.
What's with you and shitting yourself today?
Too much vodka. I had too much coffee on the way here.
Get off my couch.
Oh. Too late. Excuse me. May I go to the bathroom?
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, my heads and my backs. Okay. She feels a warm sensation, and she thinks to herself, only when I'm dancing can I feel this free. She walks into the bathroom to look at the damage done to her face. Yep, she's a drunk.
What happened to your face, man?
Hey, man, good to see you. What the fuck happened to your face? Looking in the mirror, she sees him looking at her.
Him.
She's startled and turns around, but he's gone. So she continues to clean herself up, but with a dark fear that something is lurking by. She dabs her wet face with a towel hanging on the towel rack. She turns around to look for the figure of him once more and slips into her nightgown. And heads to bed. Once in bed, the temperature of the room drops drastically. So she pulls her covers up to her shoulders. Her hair on the back of her neck starts to stand, and she feels a shiver go down her spine. Desperately wanting to sleep, she moves to her side and faces the opposite direction than before. I need to draw a schematic of this so I know what's going on. Doing so, she sees a dark demonic figure only inches before her face.
Is it a cow with horns?
I don't know. But
Also known as a bull.
Froze with terror, apparently. Yeah. A tear runs down her face. She closes her eyes, pretending nothing's there, and drifts to sleep.
So she's depressed. She's been in this car accident. She's possibly killed her boyfriend or whoever Kevin is by driving asleep. And then she moves alone to a cabin in the woods.
Yes, but it's also just like right where the accident happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's almost over. How are we going to wrap this up, though? Like, what's really going to happen?
What could possibly... Maybe it's just it doesn't happen. Well, let's find out.
She's going to be standing in front of a refrigerator full of Jell-O pudding pops, is what I'm assuming.
The pudding!
Oh, see, that's how crappy your pasta is. I'm sorry, we're going back to the bill. Desperately wanting to sleep, she moves her... a few days pass without any strange happenings. Still in fear of what happened that night, she searches for answers anywhere she thinks they can be found. She finds nothing. She struggles with sleep just thinking of what happened the other night. She starts to run out of house supplies, thinking it's time to go shopping. This will be a good time to get out of the house for a little. She thinks to herself. She starts looking through the cabinets for what she needs. Doing so, she finds a hidden book. Oh,
hidden book?
There's a hidden book in here? No way, I love reading. What is it? Is it Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. And just so you know, it's a hidden book, space, period. So that's a very special type of punctuation there. But there's no space after the period. So it's hidden book, space, period. She discovers a diary dating back to the 1800s. It was just in the cabinet in the house.
The whole time?
The whole time.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you know, when you went to go get the dishes for your mac and cheese, you didn't notice a 200-year-old diary. Okay.
It was like towards the back behind the matzo mix.
Back there with all that stuff that you buy, and it's just like there's all those like boxes of mac and cheese and hamburger helper. You're just like stockpiling.
Definitely behind the hamburger helper.
Yeah, behind the hamburger helper is where I keep my journal. So, you know, don't read it. She discovers a diary dating back to the 1800s. Several entries she read with many events with similar happenings as her. Several entries she read with many events with similar happenings as her.
So back in the 1800s, this narcoleptic was driving a car. Whoa.
Back in the 1800s, when she had her black Audi stagecoach with the race horses. Like sleek, like
with Audi belly buttons.
Audi belly buttons, yes. Okay. Something about this area was evil. Oh, okay. The area she is in, I'm assuming, like the house and the general surrounding area.
She was pointing to like an area.
She's like something about this area. Yeah. I'm pointing because over here near the sink, this place is evil. Oh wait, no, don't go cleaning behind the fridge. It's evil back there.
Not even the comet. We can do this.
Something about this area was evil. ... Something had been destroying people's lives for hundreds of years.
Okay.
Many events that are similar to Kevin's reappearance continue to take place. She finally moves out of her cabin, but the demonic figure continues to hunt her and her new family.
Yeah, we definitely missed a few pages there.
That just really sounds like a story of loyalty. No, because what did this thing really do to her except almost get hit by a car?
It's true.
Right?
And then like kind of hide behind her when she looked in the mirror.
But no, that wasn't the dark figure. It was Kevin? It was Kevin.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Kevin.
Well,
I'm not going to go back and read it again to find out.
no, well, we'll never know, really.
Yeah.
Because we're too lazy.
So this is credited to Jessica and Catalini. 4 out of whatever stars.
3,000.
Okay. Oh, this one. Oh, someone went off on this one. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, we got some comments?
We got a numbered comment. Errors. Give characters names and enough descriptions of them to keep the story going. The audience wants to know who they are before they are dead. Cough, cough, her love. Sentences like, she was beginning to drift into a deep slumber until she was startled by a sudden screeching of car brakes should be written as, she was beginning to drift into a deep slumber until she was startled by sudden screechings of the car's brakes. In such cases like, Ms. Jamie, if you don't lay back down, we will have to sedate you, he said with embarrassment. It doesn't make sense that he would say that with embarrassment. And you don't even have to explain the way he said it at all. He isn't a major part of the story. Use better paragraph structures. In some paragraphs, it would be much better to separate a huge wall of text into 2, maybe 3 paragraphs.
Dear commenter, I think that maybe perhaps you should actually do something besides leave comments.
Number 5, consider using different perspectives, like maybe first person, but not from the protagonist's view. Maybe her closest, I thought I said closet friend, closest friend or her family. They could be observing her behavior through the story. Sadly, this is just the tip of the iceberg for this story. Nice try, but you could do much, capitalized, much better.
How do they know she could do
You
better?
piece of shit. You could do so much fucking better if you just applied yourself. I can't even take how crappy you are right now. Seriously. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do with
You
your
made me waste an hour.
with your pasta, okay? This is just the tip of the iceberg.
I got a tip of the iceberg right here.
So that story was called At the End.
At the end.
Yeah, because at the end, what really?
Yeah. At the end of the day,
You know what? At the
Why
end,
live?
Okay. Back to the point. I forgot. Like I said, it sounds like a story of loyalty. Like
Oh, yeah.
this thing really didn't do anything to her except just like keep checking in on her because dude died, right? And he's still checking in on her. He still has a new family. Yeah, I'm just gonna be over here in the corner. Woo, how's it going? Like that's basically all I see going on because she's just nonchalantly. Oh, I just found a new family.
just wandered into some family's
Well, because
home,
she just
probably.
keeps like waking up in new places. Like,
That's
gotta find a new husband. Hey, can you put a couple babies in me real quick? We gotta get going because I might not be here much longer.
We get the show on the road.
Stop putting them babies in. If you put them in full grown, we'll just pull them right out and then.
Ow.
Well, birth is painful.
Implantation must be painful then.
Life is pain. You want to point the gun at yourself? Do you have a means to do so?
A means?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So would I go to the website?
Just go to the website and hit the random.
Well, there's one called Drip Drip, but there's also one called the Mongoose People,
We could do both.
the Splendor Man, Teddy Bear,
Wait, with a Splendor Man?
the Splendor Man.
Is that a takeoff on the Slender Man? But he's just like...
Let's find out. He's
Oh.
fabulous.
Oh, that one hit. My piano lessons are gone. I can't remember my parents. Splendor Man.
Splendor Man.
Splendor Man. Does whatever a Splendor can. It's like he mixes margaritas and stuff. Is that what he is?
God, I hope so. And just a side note, this has since been rewritten and published on the main site.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations.
Congratulations to
So that was
this
only
person.
a Nerf bullet in the head this time, I guess.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay, but this is the bad version, right?
Oh, this is the one that needs a spanking.
The Splendor Man.
Oh, do tell about the Splendor Man. I'm excited.
A few years ago, I started seeing things moving out of the corner of my eye. It may sound cliche, but seeing something slightly move out of the line of sight didn't really bother me that much.
Really? It should.
It really should.
It should really bother
You should go to a doctor immediately.
You probably have problems with your cataracts and your glaucoma. Or you're being haunted
There's literally a cat in my eye.
by a sugar substitute person.
Splenda Man.
Splendor Man, Splendor Man.
Sweet and low man.
Oh, you got to stay away from him. He'll give you all sorts of colon cancer, I think. Isn't that what
Probably,
it is?
in lab rats.
Oh, yeah, the lab rats, they love that cancer. Okay, stay away from it.
As it was something I would do if a girl suddenly looked at me. That's a sentence.
That's it. That is a sentence.
Yeah.
That's a death sentence.
As it was something I would do if a girl suddenly looked at me. Even the noises while I was trying to sleep didn't throw me off that much.
Oh, that's good. At least you can sleep.
Yeah, it's important to get your rest.
It is.
My upstairs neighbors are some of the weirdest people I've ever met.
Weirder than you. Yeah. I doubt that.
edited his apartment for him to be able to practice football.
Wait, you edited?
His apartment.
Did he hack some things too while he was there? He's like, he did some life hacks and then edited his apartment?
Yes, life hacks were made.
He dragged and dropped his furniture into place?
That's right. I wish I could do that with some of these like cat pee stains in here. I could just click and delete.
Yeah, or just, yeah, totally.
But I'm getting a bit off track.
Yes, you are.
So after 3 days of these things out of the corner of my eye...
These things.
That's also a complete sentence.
Yes, it is a complete sentence. That is the complete sentence.
This pleat sentence, part of this pleat breakfast. I start seeing things completely move out of my vision of sight.
Oh, well...
One time during work...
If you want to keep seeing them, though, you can just follow them with your eyes.
Turn your head,
you can,
dude.
Hey, you can... By the way, I have no neck movement.
I'm so fucking lazy, I can't turn my head.
Someone turn my head for me, please.
One time during work, I was standing in my cubicle talking to the guy in the next cubicle over.
One time,
I looked up and over the hallway that led from the office to the stairs. The wall blocked view of the stairs.
Wall blocked view of the stairs.
It's like rambling.
The stairs. What's up with the stairs?
Get to the point. As I looked over, I saw a purple blur moving from the side of the hall down the hallway out of view.
Oh, it was Grimace.
Purple blur, yeah.
You'll need your glasses. You're at McDonald's. You need your glasses.
Nothing to worry. Just order a Happy Meal. My heart nearly stopped.
Oh, God.
I saw this a few more times, coming to the conclusion a weird guy in purple was stalking me. Grimace.
Prince.
Grimace and Prince.
Some weird guy in a purple outfit with the butt cut out of it is stalking me.
Oh, so Grimace.
And he just keeps going, ow! Ow!
The noises at night got louder and more terrifying. After a week or so of that...
I can't do it right now. I used to be able to kind of do that. Just like Prince freaking out from the end when doves cry. It is like the noises got weird. Dig if you will. Will you just shut up and try to sleep, man? Oh. You're brilliant. I get it. We miss you. We do. But yeah.
After a week or so of that period.
That period.
I started hearing a voice.
That was a terrible period.
That was a poor-placed period.
Purple everywhere.
I started hearing a voice at night. It was quiet and heavily mumbled, using what left of my sanity.
I'm trying to think of some good Prince lyrics to whisper, and none are coming to me right now. Not that there aren't any good ones. Of course there are. I don't want to get hate mail from Prince fans. I really don't.
Using what left of my sanity.
Ugh.
I came to the conclusion that it was just my weird neighbors being weird.
Oh.
You know, the ones that edit their apartment.
They're up there editing the shit out of their apartment. This wall must go.
It's like an ESL story.
Knock down that wall. Knock down that wall.
Edit, click, delete.
Knock down that Fargan wall.
Until the second night of whispering, it said my name in a deep voice.
It whispered in a deep voice.
In a deep voice, that location.
Your name. Wait, I don't know what's the person's name.
Wait for it.
Your name.
In a deep voice, that location could not be found.
Aloysius.
Said,
Paul. Oh, that's a nice Christian name. I like that. Paul. Hey, Paul. Wake up. Let's play.
It was faint the first night, but after that, it got louder and louder. After the fifth night of whispering, I went to my friend's house, where some of my friends were going for a small party.
Oh, let's have a small party.
Let's just have a small party.
Give a tiny party.
My 5 nights of no sleep was obvious to my friends.
Math.
They were worried about me.
They're like, you're doing way too much. You can't handle all that, man. You got to slow it down.
You see really purple.
You're seeing Prince everywhere. He's whispering, "I would die for you" every night in your ear, and like, yeah. Come on, man.
I assured them that it was just some stress.
Yeah, just some stress.
I was trying to make myself not look as crazy as my friends already knew I was.
Oh, it's okay. I don't know. Oh, Paul. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but it's a Paul. It's a Paul.
It's a Paul. After a bit of drinking and watching TV with them, period, I looked out the window, period.
Yo. Period. That's what we're doing, period.
Period.
I walk down the hallway, period.
I watch TV.
Period.
I look out the window.
Period. I had my period, exclamation mark.
It's that time of the month, yo.
Yeah, motherfucker.
there, standing, was this purple fuck who kept fucking with me.
It says fuck.
It wore a dark purple suit with tons of dots on the suit.
Oh, it's Cedric the Entertainer.
Yes, it is.
He's funny, though. He's cool. Let him in, man. He's got jokes.
Though their colors, I couldn't figure out, but...
And though their colors doth rain down from the
This is
sky,
crazy word salad.
and doth Cedric tell jokes, and it was funny.
Lo, behold, it
And he
was
talked
funny.
about how white people walk, and it was true.
White people, they walk all like this.
Like this.
But black people, see, they walk like this. It wasn't his suit that caught my eye. It was his
a
face.
hook.
Oh, God.
It was his face. He had a hook for a face.
He had the hook face.
The legend of Hook Face.
Okay, it wasn't his suit that caught my eye. It was his face. Or lack of it.
Oh, see that? Oh,
Lack of face.
See what they did there? We're all like, it's his face. We're like, what's up with his face? What's it like? It's not there.
Down!
A student of Lovecraft, if I've ever experienced one.
Never said that.
No, but he would never ever tell you what the fuck you were scared of.
That purple fuck that kept fucking with me.
The purple fuck with the fucking face in it.
As I blinked, he was gone.
Oh, well, good, because he's freaking disgusting.
Yeah, purple fuck.
Don't leave the house without your face. Come on, man.
Oops.
Come on.
Forgot to put my face on.
Dude, it's funny because women talk about that all the time. I need to go put my face on.
It's true.
You know.
You don't want to be there when it comes off.
Dude, you don't.
I jumped off the couch. My friends were able to calm me down after a bit.
They're like, dude, just breathe. It's just a brownie. You'll be fine.
But I ate the whole thing.
No, dude, we don't need to call 911. Just breathe.
I'm
We'll
having
totally.
an overdose
You
of wheat
can't,
brownie.
You can't overdose on regular brownie.
But I did. I ate the whole Toll House box.
Oh, God, I'm going to get the sugar shits like you wouldn't believe.
Lines of the powder.
Don't do that. That's brownie mix. We have drugs. You want to do drugs? We have them.
No, this is fine.
Don't waste my brownie mix.
I'm not wasting it.
I have to go to the store for that.
I was able to fall asleep that night. There was no noise, not a creak, scratch, or whisper.
Not even a mouse.
Was whispering in my ear. Not even a purple mouse.
Not even a purple mouse.
After waking up on my day off, I realized I need some groceries. As soon as I got there, I was surprised to see that there weren't any people there. The parking lot was full as usual, but inside, there was no one there.
That is strange, though.
Dude,
That's
the
weird.
creepiest thing I've ever read in one of these things.
It is. It's very strange.
Though this should have sent off red flags,
Yes,
for
it should
some
have.
reason,
It
my
should
brain
have.
came
Yes.
up with the conclusion, yay, no stupid people to deal with.
Time enough at last. All the time in the world to
Finally, I'll
shop
read all my books.
in the frozen food aisle. No waiting for the butcher.
Oh no, I broke my microwave.
Oh, God damn it. I have no pots to cook this mac and cheese in.
Except to snort it.
Break it up on the table. Yeah. Do Olympic-sized lines of mac and cheese. Organic,
Wow.
of course. Organic mac and cheese.
And non-dairy,
Non-dairy mac and cheese.
gluten-free.
That stuff really messes up your sinuses if you're not careful.
As I went about my, oh my God, as I went about my myself,
Myself?
period.
Period.
As I went about my myself, that's a sentence.
That is a
Grabbing
sentence.
everything on the list as was my usual day shopping goes. What?
So he's a shopping groper. He's just going around groping things.
Groping and grabbing.
Hands off those melons, pal, unless you're going to buy them. No, where are the zucchinis? Tell me now.
Stop feeling up the produce.
I'll be out of your hair soon. I just need to do this. Come on, man.
It wasn't until my last item, my body started realizing something was off. My last item, I realized. I started sweating and my heart was pumping really, really fast.
Okay.
In my haze of stupidity, I just passed it off as being hot. That guy's so hot.
He's so, Paul.
Paul is so hot right now.
Paul is hot. Like, seriously, I go to the supermarket and he's just fucking feeling shit up. And I'm like, God damn, that's hot.
Yeah, totally.
Hey, man,
Look at him and those bell peppers.
Let's go to the cereal aisle and see what happens.
It wasn't until I was one aisle, spelled I-L-S-E. Okay, it wasn't until I was one ilse away from my last item that my brain started working. Wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm shopping. Oh, what am I doing to this
Wait.
melon? God.
Why am I driving a black Audi?
What? Seriously, I need to put my face on and turn my brain on before I leave the house. Where's my phone? Damn it.
Wait, it's a Saturday. This place should be packed. And it's the second day of the month. Wait, what? I grabbed my last item as adrenaline started kicking in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, what am I grabbing here? Oh,
Grab it.
adrenaline's kicking in. Oh, this is shopping.
I ran as fast as I could down the rows of food until I ran into something.
I couldn't run no more.
Hit it like a brick wall.
Fuck yeah, hit that shit. Go hard or go home.
I went flying back into a nearby rack of toys.
Dude, this dude goes hard in the supermarket.
He's going nuts in there.
I'm going to use this term, and I don't like it, but since we're in the supermarket,
Yeah.
I'm going to say he went ham.
He went ham?
Yeah, have you heard ham?
No.
It means hard as a motherfucker. So people in hip-hop, they talk about, oh, he went ham. Talking about going hard as a motherfucker. He just went ham in the supermarket, yo. For real. Non-kosher. Ham. He went
2 A's.
ham.
As I waved about trying to defend myself, I grabbed a handle and started...
From what?
I don't know. The elves!
They're trying to take my ham from me.
No, my
Don't
ham.
take my ham.
Not
It's
the bacon.
hard. You don't want it. It's hard as a motherfucker. This is
Why is this ham so hard?
This ham is hella hard, yo.
Chewing it for like a half an hour.
Yo, don't test that ham, yo. The ham be hard, yo. For real, though.
As I waved about, trying to defend myself, I grabbed a handle. Handle of what? Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
A handle and started swinging the item
It's what...
that had fallen on me as a weapon.
Okay, so this
Whoa.
is random... We don't know
You
what...
can't even say what the fuck the thing is.
Couldn't think of it.
There's a handle of a thing.
Okay, can I just inject this idea?
Yeah.
You are a writer, person who is writing this. You should know what this person is swinging, because you are the person who creates what they are swinging.
Couldn't decide. Is a handle on a baseball bat
I believe they do call that... Is that called a handle on that bottom there?
like a purse handle attached to a baseball bat?
I don't do
That's
this.
what I'm imagining.
I don't sport. I don't go sport.
Yeah, I don't know how to sport either.
Yeah, and then when I talk to people about sports, I'm like, the thing where they won the whole thing, and they're like, you mean the blah blah blah? And I'm like, yeah, that, yeah,
Go team.
yeah, or the thing with the stuff, and then they bend over for each other and they grab the balls, and yeah, that.
Maybe it's a handle and a ball.
It could be.
Maybe it's like a sporting goods store.
Well, if this person's lucky and they're looking for a weapon, hopefully they grab hold of a kettlebell, because those things will do some damage.
Does that have a handle on it?
It does, yes.
Okay, now we're talking.
Or a battle mace, like a workout mace. Yeah.
Or a lunchbox.
Yeah. Oh, a lunchbox is good. Yeah.
That has a handle.
Yeah, and it's also got a thermos.
As I started knocking things away, I thought I had defended the monster. What monster?
What are we? Where?
What? But when I opened my eyes, there was nothing there. So
Okay.
he was just doing that with his eyes closed.
Yeah, just randomly swinging. So, okay, I'm honestly, this is kind of erasing my memory. Was there a monster?
There was a purple thing.
Oh, the purple thing.
Well,
Okay.
the fucking purple fuck.
The
that was
purple, the
him.
fucking purple fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. So the purple fuck monster. Help! It's the
Purple
purple
fuck
fuck monster. He's after me.
Frankenberry. But when I opened my eyes, there was nothing there. And I was holding a wiffle ball bat.
So, oh,
There
no.
it is.
I was sorry. I went into my Beastie Boys mode. It's got the wiffle ball bat. I did it with the wiffle ball bat. So.
And the monster I thought was attacking me with some
Well.
toys that I knocked out of the way in the confusion of the stuff. Okay.
Fuck your stole. Your stole can suck a dick. Smack, smack.
I stood up and I looked at the exit.
Yes.
Just looked at it.
Looked at it.
There
hard.
was the doors that led outside as normal,
Sorry.
but I couldn't see anything outside. It was pitch black. My brain came to the quick conclusion that probably meant death. Okay, this guy right here, very symbolic. He's
Every
like
time
total meaning junkie.
Goes
here.
outside
Yeah.
and it's dark. He thinks the world is
Death.
ended. It's over.
He's like, this must mean death.
It's the end of the world.
Every night is a memento mori to this guy.
You know what it is? You got to live every day like it's your last, man.
Is that what it is?
You really do, though, because when you go outside and it's dark, it's because the sun's not coming back. It just burned the.
Because of something you did.
It is
Yeah.
because of something
Punishment.
I did personally.
Yeah.
I blew up the sun. I'm like, yo, son, it's on, B. I got these missiles now, yo. What you gonna do? Tired of you burning me every summer. It's too damn hot.
I blew up the sun.
Yeah, sorry about that, but it was really obstructing my view of Venus. I'm going to blow it up.
I hate it when it's hot out. My brain came to the quick conclusion that meant death. Okay.
Death and pestilence.
My feet figured out the same thing as I was running down the rows as fast as I could to the tools in hope to find some sort of weapon.
This person's really piloting their craft. Like, my brain, and then my feet, and then my hands. And I was like, no, don't do that, hands. That's bad. You're not supposed to be doing that, hands.
30 minutes later, my feet got the message
Oh,
from
yeah.
my brain. It's like actually the size of a dinosaur is what's happening. And my feet should figure this out any minute.
The problem is, I think this person's letting their feet do all the thinking.
Let your feet do the talking.
And that's why the feet are just like, let's go to the foot massage place over there. Yeah. Those Asian ladies know what they're doing, I tell you that.
Let's get out of these heels.
Oh, they're killing me, I tell you.
I heard the same voice as I had heard during my sleep. Deep, low, terrifying.
Ooh.
And this time, echoing loud. It boomed across the whole store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Run as fast as you want, Paul. But you'll never escape.
You will never escape. Your butt will never escape, Paul.
Damn purple fucking fuck.
That fuck wants Paul's butt.
The adrenaline kicked in.
Run if you can, Paul. Butt! Butt!
The adrenaline kicked in and my sprint across the store got faster. The sprint service.
Yeah.
I started to hear footsteps from behind me, and I started feeling breath against my neck. I was the only one of...
Are we running currently?
I think we're sprinting.
We're sprinting right now.
Faster. We're sprinting faster, and there's breath on his neck. As I started feeling breath against my neck, I was only 1 or 2 rows away from the tool section when I finally reached the row.
We're at Walmart, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's everything there.
I keep
Every
thinking
fucking
supermarket for some reason. So he could
Because
have
he
been...
needed groceries, so he goes to Walmart.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. But he could have been fondling all sorts of things besides like groceries. Like he could have
Wiffle bats.
Yeah, weed whackers.
Just, yeah. Whackers.
Ladies lingering.
Under things.
Yes. Under stuff.
Unmentionables.
Which we just mentioned.
When I finally reached the row, I slide down to the middle of the row and grabbed the first thing that survival horror games had taught me was a weapon.
Survival horror games?
Survival horror games.
Survival horror games.
Would that be like zombie related things?
I don't know.
Survival horror.
Are we talking about an actual like experience here,
Survival horror
or some
games.
kind of a POV kind of like role playing computer situation, possibly?
It must be the Oregon Trail again.
It is. It's the Oregon Trail, and you just
All comes
stepped on a
back to the Oregon
heart.
Trail.
That squish, that's a heart. You stepped on it. Welcome to the Oregon Trail.
A crowbar. I turned around.
Oh, that's where all the
swung
crows hang out.
Yes.
You know the ones from Dumbo.
I'll have a worm and a shot of pond water.
I'll take a shot of worm with some tequila in it. That bad enough? Hey.
I turned around and swung the crowbar as hard as I could.
Oh God, sorry, lady. I thought you were the purple fuck that's following me. Why'd you hit that old lady with a crowbar?
She was wearing purple.
She's got this giant purple house dress on. It's Walmart. She's got a huge purple muumuu on.
Of course she does.
Oh
It's
God!
grimace.
Like this is the guy. Like we're gonna see the headline. Like a month later, like guy goes crazy in a Walmart with a crowbar, and just like starts hitting all these like big, like huge people wearing purple muumuus who are out shopping at midnight for tires. I don't know what people shop for when they're on meth.
Here's a little word to the wise, fashion wise.
Yes.
If you're huge, don't wear purple.
Yeah, don't wear purple.
Because you look like Grimace.
You will look like Grimace.
Yeah. Especially if you go rubble.
He has a condition.
Rubble, you gave me cancer and diabetes. Rubble.
I gotta amputate my leg.
Oh, God.
I ruined your childhood. Oh, it's the depression meal. The diabetes meal.
Hamburglar took my self-respect.
No, dude, the Hamburger is not doing well at all.
Oh, no?
No, really. He's been
Is
in and
he
out
in,
of the
like,
jail.
lockup for-
I think he's in solitary right now.
Probably. He's like eating his own head right now.
He's now the meth burglar.
Meth burglar.
When you go down that road, man, it just...
All meth addicts are the
yeah,
meth burglar.
That's what I learned
Next thing
from
you know,
it.
you're still in a microwave trying to get $5 for it.
Exactly, and you're in solitary confinement trying to eat your own head.
Your own head because it looks like a burger.
Well, it is a burger, though.
The sesame seeds are kind of like his hair.
You know, he's so lucky he never met Wimpy. That would have
Oh
been,
my God.
If I had, yeah.
I'll give you $1 tomorrow if I can eat your head today.
We'll put that on Creepypasta.
The Lost Popeye episode. Wimpy goes to McDonald's.
Oh, Gladys, holy shit! Oh, help me!
My head.
Oh,
Hitting my target hard. It left a
thought they were
sting
at
in my
Walmart.
hands.
Okay.
Still, hitting my target hard left a sting in my hands.
Okay.
He's actually wielding a huge bee.
Why are you wielding a bee?
I fell back to the ground as I looked up upon my nightmare fuel.
Nightmare.
As I looked up upon my nightmare fuel.
I don't know what I'm assuming this is a young person writing this because I feel like it's more of a youth movement. I don't know what their equivalent of Nick Cave would be, but I feel like they're listening to their equivalent of Nick Cave while writing this. That just feels like a Nick Cave Doom type of lyric to me all of a
My
sudden.
nightmare fuel.
My nightmare fuel.
Or maybe it's or it could be Metallica.
My nightmare fuel.
You are my nightmare fuel.
Or I just went Rob Zombie there all of a sudden.
It's probably more Rob Zombie than
Nightmare fuel. Yeah.
it stood. It stood at around 8 feet tall in a purple suit. So does Grimace. The purple suit was covered in different color polka dots on his suit.
This guy has a really insane fashion taste. I feel like maybe...
Here's polka dots.
You know what it is? He found a random bunch of people coming back from Burning Man.
Yeah.
And they're just getting supplies from the Walmart. You know, they need water and stuff.
Right, these are just a bunch of fucking burner clown types.
Clown
Just a bunch
burners.
of clown burners, clown porn types,
Just clown dogs.
clown dog.
They just been out there in the sun, you know. They don't make good fashion decisions.
It's true. They're actually British to begin with, which is why they're purple now. It's just really hot out. His face being completely white from what I could see, with his hat cover his face.
It did hat cover his face.
Yeah, hat.
No, cover your face.
His hand, with its purple glove, slowly moved up to his hat.
Uh-oh.
As his hand hit the back of his purple hat with a band with the colors of the rainbow that held a single cartoonish red flower in the band.
Okay, this is such a roundabout
Ouch.
way to describe a hat.
There was a band on that hat, which
Yeah.
the band of many colors held a band with a flower in the band.
And okay, so this is the part in the story where like my 9-year-old nephew, like, and he's like spitting on me while he's telling you this, and I'm like, and I can't really even comprehend what you're saying at this point. I can't follow your story, homie, but it's great.
You're like, take a step back.
Let's draw something instead. How about we do that? Let's get some more art up on the fridge.
And the band on the hat!
You had a flower? Smell the flower. Smell it. It's a fake flower. I'm going to be a comedian one day.
The 9-year-old stand-up comedian.
And poop. Pooping.
Did you ever notice poop?
Poop is funny. I found it. It was one time. It's funny.
His hat tilted from being down so I could see his face, so it evened out to see his
I
face.
see his face.
And then, you know what? I saw
What?
his face.
Yeah, okay, did you see his face though? So, okay, oh my god, you saw his face? You see his face?
I totally saw his
Oh my
face.
god, you saw his face. Oh, she saw his face. She totally saw his
Under
face.
the band in the hat.
There's a band in the hat, she saw his face.
It's a mariachi band. All up in his hat.
Tip them. They played, give them $1, hurry.
No, don't look away. His face was completely white with no facial features, except on his face.
His face was completely white with no facial features, except on his face.
Except on his face was drawn rather large black eyes and a drawn-on mouth that showed no emotion.
So it's like this, like the flat line, just straight line
Drawn
mouth.
by like a 3-year-old.
Just, he was 8 feet tall, standing in front of me going,
His long and slender body started to slightly move.
Okay.
His drawn-on mouth and his eyes were moving.
Yeah, and then the music starts.
think this is supposed to say pupils, but it says he had
Right.
pupils.
Oh, nice puplas there. You got the, you see the puplas on that 8-foot guy over there in the purple suit? Whew.
Yeah, the one with the drawn on face.
Give me 5 minutes alone with those puplas. I tell you what, I show you the meaning of machismo.
Machismo burger.
You know I'm a sucker for those, whatever they are.
Puplas.
Puplas.
He had puplas.
He has puplas and bubbles and...
He had pupils in his large black eyes. His mouth turned into a huge smile. He looked down on me.
Hey, that's not nice. Seriously, come on.
What, just because, like,
Just
I'm
c-
not 8 feet tall? Come
Just
on.
because I'm swinging a crowbar at the Walmart, you're going to look down on me? Fuck you, B. You're the one with the fucking purple suit on and that stupid hat.
With the band.
You're the one that's got to draw your face on, not me.
Frozen in fear from the thing that was Well's splendor. What? Frozen in fear from the thing that was Well's splendor. I'm doing sideways head just because I don't understand. He then said in a rather high-pitched voice, "Oh yeah!"
Oh, yeah.
He then cleared his voice while holding up one of his long, slender fingers. After he finished, he said in a louder voice, "Hello, I'm the Splendor Man."
Okay, this is, I mean, it's obviously a Slender Man ripoff, because that's, Slender Man is like a big, tall, slender
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
But this is like, you know, in Coming to America, they have McDonald's and McDowell's. This is like the McDowell's of the Slender Man right here. No, it's not a Happy Meal. It's a joyful meal or something like that, eh?
This is
I
Slender
am
Man
the
as
Splendor Man.
Splendor Man.
Don't sue. Splendor Man.
But remember, he's got a high-pitched voice.
Oh, see, there's the difference. See,
Slender Man, I don't think talks.
I don't think Slender Man talks.
Yeah.
I think he dances, though. He might dance.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Does he like tap dance?
No, I've got him confused with the Dancing Man, but I think the Dancing Man is also a Slender Man.
Is that a creepy thing?
Yeah, I did that on one of the episodes actually.
Dancing Man? I
The Dancing
remember
Man.
that one.
Yeah. Well, I think there's like a whole like genre of Slender Man, I believe. It's kind of one of those things that the one of the roads people go down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then everyone tries to do their own reboot, I guess.
And like somebody just wanted their Slender Man to be a dancing man.
Well, the tags actually say Slender Man. To me, it's kind of like when you get there's all the books that came out based on Lovecraft's characters that other people wrote. Like it's just kind of like that, I guess. It's like a continuation of the lineage, the legend, really. But
Right, the mythos.
yeah, exactly.
continues.
Yeah. So this is a relative of Slender Man.
It's like a cousin. It's like his special cousin.
Yeah, the one that has no sugar in him. He's not sweet at all.
No?
No. I think
It's his
because
diet cousin.
well, I was saying that's why he's looking down on Homeboy because he ain't sweet. Ain't shit sweet around here, son. He ain't supposed to be swinging that crowbar up in the Walmart.
A little funny.
You acting real country up in here, yeah.
His voice echoed about the store. Then the Candyman song started playing. Except Candyman was changed from Candyman to Splendor Man. The Splendor Man can.
A Splendor Man can, cause he's 8 feet tall and he looks down on you.
Where's a stupid hat?
Who's
Slender
stupid?
Man. Dig it. It went on for about 3 minutes until it finally stopped.
Let's go. It went on until it stopped.
Until it stopped.
But then what did it do?
He kept the same happy stare at me the whole time. He sounds kind of nice.
Yeah, maybe he's just special.
I think he is special.
He's special?
Special cousin.
Yeah, he's special cousin Splendor.
Yeah.
Man.
He arrived here on the special bus. It's purple. After the song finished, I was trembling, covered in sweat and fear.
Oh, it must have been a good song.
I finally, after a minute, said, whoa, what is Splendor Man? He chuckled,
Oh,
grabbed me by the hand,
Oh.
and pulled me up to my feet. I feel a dance move coming on here.
Yeah.
Like maybe they'll have like a number.
they're going to do the forbidden dance.
Lambata.
Lambada.
Looking at Mitt, MT.
Mitt.
Yeah, looking at Mitt with the same happy expression. That's a sentence.
Meh.
Blackness slowly surrounded us. All I could see was his face.
Oh, this is romantic.
Isn't it? It's kind of nice.
Oh.
His voice dropped low,
Say things
and
to
he
me.
said in an almost whisper, so it dropped low. Okay. I am your fears, your nightmare, and the darkest corners of the world.
Yeah, this is totally some, like, he's hitting on him. Totally.
It's a nice pickup line.
Yeah, it really is.
It would
He's-
work for me.
He's like, I usually go in with, like, I am the sun in the air. Chicks dig that poetry, man. Shut your mouth. You're gonna say,
Buy me a drink.
I am your fears.
And your nightmares.
I'm your mother. I'm your daddy.
He then looked down at his hand. In his hand,
He
he was holding a 4x4 card.
A 4x4 card?
Yeah, 4x4. It's like a really big piece of wood card.
That's a fucking huge card. She's all, my
big
card. You might want to bring the car around.
Load this in the back of your truck. He then muttered to himself. He actually says this.
Pause for dramatic effect.
He said that. Swinging his arms up, knocking me to the floor, yelling in his high-pitched voice, I'm the Splendor Man! Splendor Man, KM.
Yeah, well, I was thinking Scat Man, but...
I'm
the Splendor Man.
His voice echoed about the store again.
He keeps doing that.
I know. The Splendor Man song started playing again. Suddenly, I got a rush of courage, stood up and yelled, Stop!
Oh.
What, the music?
Yes, please.
Yes, Splendor Man, the music.
You're ruining a classic. Come on,
Really?
man. It's Sammy, baby. Come on, it's Sammy, baby.
How dare you profane the
There
name
you
of
are,
Sammy.
Sammy, baby.
Are you really not finding this funny?
No, I'm not.
He says no. No, not really. Not really.
This is freaky because now I feel like I'm really experiencing this in real time, and this actually might be a haunted pasta.
We're living a haunted pasta.
We are living a pasta. Oh, my Uber app is going off.
Uh-oh.
I have to go pick somebody up.
Go out and moo.
Go out and move?
He suddenly had a sad face.
Oh.
He then threw a taco at my face and hit me.
Shut the fuck up.
He threw a taco in my fucking face. Okay, he then threw a taco at my face and hit me. I stumbled back and said, what the fuck?
What, you don't like tacos? It's Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday, nice. Taco Tuesday face.
Oh, God.
Okay, he says, what the fuck? Splendor Man was laughing his ass off.
Oh, he's a dick. Splendor Man is seriously Slender Man's jerk cousin, right?
He is the special one.
Yeah.
I wiped away the taco and said...
Like, you can just picture that just...
So your taco stuck to his...
Yeah, like I picture like Walter Matthau with like cake batter on his face or something, just... Or Charles Grodin, just... Or maybe at this point we could probably even say Ice Cube. I can picture Ice Cube with something like dripping off his face, just... looking like he smelled something bad.
Do you think it was a hard shell taco or a soft taco? Like a big Fresno Fair soft taco? It's all like smudgy?
I'm going to assume that most people in this country don't know what a real taco is. They probably think Mexican food is Taco Bell. So I'm going to go for the hard shell taco.
Hard shell taco right in the face.
Right in the face.
Which could really hurt your eye.
Oh, I almost choked to death on one of those things once. I got a little corner of this shell stuck in my throat, and it was just...
Why the hell did you do that?
would be my first question. Dude, what the fuck, bro?
What the fuck, bro? Dude, why are you such a fucking...
Dude, you're a dick, man. Seriously, I'm never coming to Walmart with you again.
What'd you do that for? Because it was random. And as any 7th grade girl would tell you, that is the height of comedy.
As any 7th grade girl will tell you? Is that...
Because they're experts on comedy.
You know, it's funny. It's a weird side note, and I don't agree, but I actually just saw a documentary recently about why women aren't funny.
On Netflix.
Yeah, on Netflix,
I saw that go by.
Yeah. So that's a random thing to me that someone would think that, like, just like any 7th grade girl would tell you, because I feel like the stereotype is that women aren't funny, so...
That is the stereotype. When I was in 7th grade, I knew exactly what was funny.
You were funny, though. I remember that.
I was funny. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. Well, I didn't meet you until 9th grade, so I don't know.
He finished his sentence with a twirl.
I knew that guy. That was... Oh, I won't say his name. I went to high school with him. He used to say things like, don't you just love brushing your teeth?
With a twirl.
I shave my armpits. I don't like all that hair.
I knew him too.
Yes,
he finished his sentence with a twirl and started eating a flying pancake. Oh my God, my mistake. I totally misread that.
A flying pancake?
He started eating a flying pancake cat. Now you get it.
Oh, they're okay. The whole frontal lobe is gone. I'm like the end of Fight Club right now. The skulls is hanging, and I'm like, oh, this was all my fault in the first place. I didn't even realize.
What have you done?
I made this happen.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Okay, so this is his comeback. Just because some teenage girls find it funny doesn't actually make it funny.
So, okay, I feel like, again, with the psychology, we now know the age of the person who wrote this and the reason why. Because maybe this person was trying to be funny, and some 7th grade girl's like, you're not funny. I know it's funny. That's not funny. You're so not funny. No, but I am. No, get away from us until you're funny.
Flying pancake cat?
Serious, just come
Not
back.
funny.
Wait, that's just what? That's just random. That doesn't make it. That's not funny. And you're not funny.
He dropped his flying pancake cat thing out of his hands and mouth.
And
Fell right out of his mouth.
Fell 8 feet to the ground.
Splat. Then his face turned into one of these fucking things. Okay, and it's what it is. It's a capital D with like a colon after it. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's like a big frown, like a big open frown. A D with a colon.
That's the opposite, right?
It should go the other way.
Yeah, the eyes go first, I thought.
But if the eyes go first, it would be like a smile.
But you can do a frowny with the open parenthesis.
Yeah, you could.
That's the frowny
This
face.
is like a big open frown. This is like
it's the D, right? The D,
Capital D.
The D is supposed to be the like ecstatic face.
But if you put the eyes on the other side, as this 7th grader is telling us,
This unfunny 7th grader.
it's not funny. Sit down, diarrhea clown.
And with that, I am a bully.
You hear that? You hear that?
You get all this hate mail. This guy's like crying.
He then slapped me.
As you deserve.
Thank you. May I have another? My weak and fragile body fell to the floor.
My 13-year-old unfunny body fell to the
Paul,
floor.
have some self-respect, man.
You're not funny.
Paul, listen to us.
Hey, Paul.
We're experts.
Yes. We're experts on not being funny. And
you, sir.
you
are
take
not
the
funny.
cake. Bring the fucking cake back. I want cake.
What kind of cake is that? You have
Dude,
cake?
you didn't even give us a chance for the cake.
Been holding out on us. He burst out laughing. I got up and brushed myself off. After a minute or so, he stopped laughing, looking down at me again,
God damn it.
and made a look of disapproval. Mm-hmm. Make it.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't like slapstick either?
Slapstick.
What is wrong with you?
You don't like slap face humor? Here, let's try it again.
Slap-face humor.
Seriously, after about 5 of these, you'll think it's real funny.
What's wrong with you? Nothing, but that's besides the point. Where am I? What's a Splendor Man? Well, I am a Splendor Man of sort of a demon.
Okay.
I am Splendor Man, a sort of demon thing
Sort of
that
demon
does
thing.
the bidding of the devil.
Oh.
Maybe you have heard about my more popular brother, Slender Man?
There we go.
There
I
we
called
go.
it. Yeah, I called it, bro.
Yeah, that shitty game nobody would stop talking about for a month, then everybody forgot about.
Yeah, until those 2 little girls stabbed somebody almost to death.
Yeah,
Okay.
no one's going to forget about that.
I will never.
Never, ever.
It's not a game, yo.
Finally, someone who agrees that Slender Man was a shit game.
Oh, God.
Shit game.
I didn't, honestly, I've read a few of those. I don't remember any
Being a game.
or just shit. That would be frightening. This like giant, lanky, tall guy, all of a sudden, and he's just smearing you with shit. You're like, what the fuck, bro? Get away! Oh, is this shit? It's shit!
Slender shit.
Shit! Yeah. No one ever reacts well to having shit put all over them.
Even if it's slender. Yeah,
I'm
but
not
where
playing
am
your
I?
shit game, bro.
Where am I? Purgatory.
Yeah, Walmart. That is purgatory, yes.
Probably.
Yeah, it is.
In conclusion, I said, what, Walmart is purgatory? That doesn't make much sense.
No, it doesn't. Yes,
Oh,
it does.
but Polly, it quite does.
Okay.
How?
How?
Well, it's evil.
Well, it's evil first. And have you seen the people in the moo-moos? and they have so much bad fast food. And they never have anything in my size.
It's like America's slowest common denominator.
Yeah, it's like they all like seriously. There's never any mediums here. Come on now. Come on.
It's all extra larges all the time.
I can't wear a 4 times large shirt.
XXXXO. It's evil. Yeah, let's go with that. So, what's so evil about it? Suddenly, this is what Paul talks like. So. Damn it, Polly! Can't you enjoy the randomness? Walmart is purgatory. That's comedy gold. Well, I don't see some good witty humor in that, but like, there's no good writer who could exploit that.
Oh,
that's fighting words.
This is layers upon layers of just falling in on itself and like referencing itself and like giving you like wink, wink, nudge, nudge clues, right? No one could exploit this into a pasta, right? Ooh, you ever been to Walmart late at night? It's so random and weird. It's freaky, right?
Yeah, this would be very postmodern if someone could actually write a sentence.
Someone know what
they
it was.
Cannot. Oh, Polly, you must like breaking the fourth wall. Oh no, it was just an observation.
It's okay.
It was like just an observation, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead.
We're just having a deep conversation about randomness and breaking the fourth wall in the middle of a Walmart.
Tacos and pancake cats. Mm-hmm. Then a loud, boomy voice echoed.
Clean up on aisle 7.
It's a code brown.
Code brown, aisle 7. And there's a special on churros at the snack bar.
Did someone mention breaking the fourth wall?
You should know better than that in writing a story. 1, never mention.
I fell back to the ground, starting to find it quite comfortable and easier to cower on. I then yelled in fear, "Who is that?"
Who was the fourth wall?
I guess the voice, the echoing.
Oh, who is the voice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who is that? Paul says, "You're dumb." You're dumb? That's the writer of this fair story.
Oh, Jesus, we're going there?
Yeah, we're going there.
So this is turning into Duck Amuck, basically?
Who is this? I demand to know who's responsible!
You ask too many questions and stutter too much. The writer followed up with, "Yes, I wrote him after all my fears of a gay slender man and my social anxieties."
What, a gay slender man? Did it really say that?
It certainly did, Jason.
Do you think that this person is sadly closeted and maybe...
He's scared of gay slender man, that's for sure.
I just would... it'd be interesting to know if they're a homophobe or in the closet kind of thing.
It's same diff, right?
Well, not always. I mean, a lot of homophobes are in the closet, but, you know, a lot of people in the closet aren't homophobes, too. So it's just...
True.
You're writing the gay...
It's not a complete syllogism.
The gay slender man?
He has fears of a gay slender man.
He does have...
And he's got social anxiety.
This is kind of deep in a weird way.
It's true. I think he needs like Paxil and some therapy, I guess.
I'm refraining from making bad jokes at this point. I feel I don't want to make fun of this person's potential crisis.
I do.
Okay, go for it.
Okay.
He needs a good prostate massage. Relieve all that tension.
Splendor Man replied, "I am not gay. You jackass."
Oh my God. I'm not gay, bro. Seriously. We're just having a conversation at Walmart and I'm an 8-foot dude wearing a purple suit.
Bend over.
And I'm trying to massage your prostate, but it doesn't make me gay. It's only gay if you take it, right? I forgot what the prison rule is. That's one side of it's totally straight.
Giving it is straight.
Is that what it is?
Receiving.
Yeah, you're the gay dude.
It's better to give than to receive.
I feel that way.
It's ruining Christmas, butthead.
Until someone breaks out the ecstasy, and then it's just a whole different party.
Then I become very selfish.
And this.
Give it all to me. No,
come on, shit.
No.
Mine. God, this floor feels amazing.
Oh God, I can just cower here for days. It feels so good. I'm so comfortable right now, Splendor Man. You know, I mean, I'm totally afraid of you being gay. I'm glad you told me you weren't, because now I'm just really relieved.
Yeah, so it's really relieving.
It's really helping with my cowering.
And my social anxiety disorder. Paxil. As the Slender Man fought with the author, I spaced out.
I'm not gay, author. No, you're totally gay, Splendor Man.
This is weird. This is some postmodern shit right here.
Okay.
As the Splendor Man fought with the author, I spaced out in his own little world.
Okay, so this person is stuck in the author's world.
Yeah, Paul.
I thought Paul was actually an extension of the author.
Well, I mean, like any hero in a story is going to be an extension of the author.
Okay.
But He's a character.
Okay, so all of a sudden, this guy is a character in a story. The character in a story is all of a sudden a character in a story.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's where we are.
Whoa, dude.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Splendor Man is not gay, so don't say that shit. No. Come on, man.
I am not gay.
Methinks thou protest too much.
What the? Shut up.
Oh, come on, really? You're in the
I mean,
women's
no,
section?
and shut up.
But gender means nothing anymore, so don't worry about that anymore, people. It's okay.
We're post-gender,
We are.
right?
That's a good thing. Now we just have to figure out what we all are.
Everybody in the bathroom.
Everybody in the bathroom at once. Let's take a look at what you got. Okay, you go over there. This is built for you.
I thought about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why was I here?
I don't know.
Why
are any of us
was
here?
I here?
Why was I swinging a bee?
Did I do something to upset God?
No, this is some writer who's like afraid of a gay Slender Man.
Well, maybe God is like just a, pissed off writer.
Well, you know what? If we really are going to get existential with that could be the universe that we're stuck in.
We're
really
in
could.
someone's crappy pasta
We
right
are.
now.
We are in someone's crappy pasta right now. It would make perfect sense because they could do a much better job writing my life.
Jason, I think the drugs are just starting to kick in.
Yeah, I had an espresso shot with my coffee before I got here, and it was good. They call it a wake-up call. I walk in, they're like, "Do you want the wake-up call?" I'm like, "Yes." And now I'm living in a crappy pasta.
Your poor heart.
Well, it also makes you poop, so it is a crappy pasta.
So he's just deciding Slenderman's gay, even though Slenderman said, "No, look, I'm not gay."
Splendor. All right.
I was awoken from his mind nap. Wait, let me go to my mind palace and take a mind nap.
All right, so this is trippy. So while the author is arguing with the heterosexual Splendor Man,
Yes.
dude is spacing out because dude isn't writing him.
Oh,
So the
I
author
get it.
isn't writing the character anymore. So therefore, when he comes back into the thing, like all of a sudden he snaps back into some kind of reality.
Wow.
Yeah. What? Where's my pants?
I was in mind nap.
Why are my pants unbuttoned, Splendor Man? I told you I'm not gay. I'm not. Totally not.
I'm totally not gay. I woke from his mind nap when Splenderman picked me up by my throat.
And I woke from his mind nap. Splendor Man grabbed me by the throat.
He mumbled,
I am not gay.
"Let's get it over with."
Oh, shit.
I choked out, "What?" "Like I said, Polly, you asked too many questions."
And you're not funny.
Now in a sadder voice, Splendor Man carried me all the way to the exit and then dropped me onto the comfortable floor. "Polly, you are deader than that Jeff guy for ruining everything." That Jeff guy. Is that the author?
Jeff guy?
That Jeff guy.
Maybe. We'll find out. Well, because there also is like there's a Jeff character that's also like a running character in the pastas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, we'll find out if the
Okay.
guy's name is Jeff, but there is a Jeff character that's like a smiling man and a Splendor Man or whatever.
Weird.
But there's a Jeff.
There's always a Jeff.
There is a Jeff.
Adjunct Jeff. "Sorry, Paul, but you got hit by a bus on the way to the Walmart."
Oh, what? You took the bus to Walmart?
Yeah, that's pretty sad. This guy's a sad life.
That's serious, and it's dark out. You take the bus to Walmart
middle
at
of the night.
and you
Midnight
have
Express.
and you have a conversation with an 8-foot tall dude in a purple outfit, and you get an argument about whether or not he's gay.
Ha! You've become a statistic.
Oh,
But I can't be dead. Yes, you can, you idiot.
no, but I'm supposed to go skiing this weekend. I can't be dead.
But I'm a cheerleader.
Oh, I'm popular though, and I'm funny, despite what those stupid girls say. Girls aren't funny anyway.
7th grade girl. Yes, you can, you idiot. Apparently, you were so low on the totem pole that I had to do the job instead of Grim, or even my brother.
Oh, so he's related to the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, his brother's name is Grim.
I had no idea.
Grim Man. Splendor Man, Grim Man,
There is
Wolf
no
Man.
mention of. It's just like Jesus' brothers. They don't mention the Grim Reaper's brothers. It's probably because one of them's gay.
He then motioned for me to have some flying pancake cat.
Okay, so what is the motion for here? Have some flying pancake cat.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Is it this?
It's that thing.
It's the come hither.
Yeah.
Not the come hither lover. Just the hey, come here.
Come here.
Yeah, if you can visualize.
Hey, come here, cat.
Hey, come here for a minute. Hey,
Pancake cat.
Waving him over. Hey, have some pancake cat. It's delicious.
But I can't do a thing, Polly. You, Splendor Man, slapped me.
So purgatory is basically this like tall dude in a purple suit slapping you and making you eat pancake cats. Yeah.
I can't, Paul.
I can't do it, pal.
The booming voice. I can't do it,
What can I
man.
do, man? Slap.
I just can't. Sure enough, can't do it.
I just come from. I have a weird condition. I just slap people randomly. So you know, you can duck if you want to.
deal with it.
You can duck if you want to.
Slap the duck if you want to.
You can slap the slap.
Put your best lap. The booming voice returned.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh! I just realized we can't kill him off. What? Well, he's...
This guy's working out the story while writing the story within the story.
Man, you ever hear of an outline?
Well, he did say in conclusion at one part. So there is a structure here.
I wouldn't trust that.
It does remind me of my little brother when I was a kid trying to tell us a story and just rambling forever though. Like it never stopped. It never stopped.
And then the baby looked at
You're
me.
just
and
you're
then,
making this up. I know you're making this up. You are.
I'm not making this up.
Slap.
Have a taco.
Taco cat.
Taco.
Well, he's telling the story. It wouldn't make any sense. But this barely resolves it either. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what to do with the plot. So you guys wing it for a bit while I think this through.
He's telling the characters in the story. He's writing to improv.
Yeah, he's all wing it.
And they're like, so hey man, where'd you get your suit?
What are you doing? Lifting large boulders, really?
Yeah.
Well, can I have some of that?
So what are you doing here? I don't know. I just ride the bus here at night. I don't really have a life. These girls at school, man, they keep laughing at me. They tell me I'm not funny. Well, just keep working on it, man. What are you doing? Are you workshopping something? You know, you should try writing some stuff down every once in a while. You know, don't go up there cold. You know, you should have a premise in line before you start trying to do the funny stuff. You know.
Man, like should I keep a notebook or something?
Yeah, you totally should.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, all right.
You'll be fine. You're gonna fail a bunch before you really get it. You got to break a few eggs before those girls think you're funny. Like
I should break eggs.
Yeah,
That's it.
all over them on their
Yes.
faces.
I'll show them.
Yeah, look, it's funny.
I was very happy at this. The fact I was going to live, I was smiling ear to ear.
Why? Because your life. Well, I guess purgatory is probably shittier than your life.
Splendor Man then exploded.
Is that the end?
Fuck this. No, there's more. Fuck this. I just want to be
Fuck
random.
this over here. Fuck that over there. No.
Wait, who's saying this? Fuck this. I just want to be random and be loved. No, my story gets hijacked by some douchey author. Oh, shit. Fuck this. I just want to be random and be loved, but...
Wait, he exploded though.
I don't know. It sounds like it would be him, be Splendor Purple saying that, right?
Yeah, well, that's his shtick.
I just want to be random and be loved, but then my story gets hijacked by some douchey author? The author returned. Okay, I got it figured out.
Okay, so the character in the story was aware of being a character in the story the entire time, I guess, and we just didn't know. So that's
I
like
think so.
the reveal that we get.
Yeah, and I don't think he literally exploded. I think that was like a verbal ejaculation. He exploded.
Okay, so he exploded.
He exploded. Fuck this!
Yeah, he's fuck that shit.
Okay, I got it figured out.
Okay, man.
Okay.
All right. Okay,
what?
bro.
What? Paul will be your proxy. Splendor Man stood there, mouth opened and pissed off.
What?
The author then stated again.
What?
Well, it makes sense. This is the author speaking. It makes sense.
No.
Since this is pretty much a self-insert fanfic, it just makes sense.
This is so deep within itself, like within the
That's
wiki
so.
and everything. You have to this guy is just wrapped himself in like a big burrito of just self-referencing and then referencing other stuff. It's like MST3King itself while it's writing itself.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could say this is some next level shit, but it's just shit.
Yeah, we can. It's not brilliant, but it is very complex in a weird way.
Yeah.
Or it's just really hard to get through. Yeah. What? Holy cow!
Fine, Splendor Man.
I'm glad I never
angrily.
became an English teacher.
I'd have to read this every night. I cut in. I get to live? Yeah, you get to live, Paul. I was pretty damn happy.
Aw.
Splendor Man gave me a face like this. So it's like a sideways mouth, or slanty mouth. Meow.
I feel like it's like a TV sitcom face. Like, can we say it's like a Mr. Roper face? I would think. You know, like you do that face and they
A
like
Roper
pan
emoticon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like they pan it at him. He's like, you know,
Yeah, a little bit.
like when he makes fun of Jack Tripper for being gay. basically.
Yeah, he kind of makes that sideways face.
He does. He makes that. You, like the audience is like, hey, I made the gay joke.
Splendor Man then snapped his fingers, and we were on the rooftop overlooking the city.
How romantic.
I know.
I know. What's going to happen now? I can't quit you, Splendor Man.
I hope they're very happy together.
Take me with you, Splendor Man. Really. I'm ready.
Will I get to learn how to do that? What? No. That is only people who like random. Oh, so that's how the British won World War II.
But
What?
random?
Never mind. So what is our first job?
Okay.
R spelled A-R-E.
Hey, all right.
What is R?
So it's like it's
First
turning
job.
into like a buddy cop film all of a sudden.
I think so.
Where we going now, buddy? I don't know, man. Wherever the day takes us.
Wherever the day takes us.
We're going to go to every Walmart in the country.
Splendor Man pulled out a laptop out of his pocket.
Of course he did.
He opened it to a website called Crappypasta.
Oh, wow.
And he then said, "We have to protect this amazingly funny and smart pasta called Bloody Fruit Loops of Death from all these haters."
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a theory. Ooh.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait for it. Especially this asshole, Tiger 10.
What do 7th grade girls know about comedy? I don't know. Maybe they fucking commented on your crappy pasta that you wrote. Fucking assholes. I'll show you.
I'll show you Tiger 10.
Maybe we should go and find this one.
Bloody Fruit Loops of Death.
I'm going to look for this real quick.
Go check it out.
I'm going to find Bloody Fruit Loops of Death.
Wait, did you just make an obscure reference? Yeah, of course. Obscure references are hilarious. Not as much as slapstick or random, but still pretty good. I was about to disagree when he slapped me and then burst into a long laugh.
He put he put baby powder in his hand and slapped him.
You don't want to get like a blister from slapping someone too much. I got back.
I found it.
You found it?
Is
it written?
Oh, already. Okay, you know what? I'm doing this one next, but seriously, yeah.
Okay, there's one paragraph left of this. I can't believe it. I was about to disagree when he slapped me and burst into a long laugh.
Like, seriously, how red is this guy's face at this point? You got an
It's
8
just
foot...
bloody pulp.
No, dude, you got an 8 foot tall dude slapping you repeatedly.
Look how big that hand is.
Dude, like, it's like Red Fox has said, it's got to be like 5 pounds of like raw fatback pork.
Ew.
It's talking about this big lady slapping this dude in this one routine. He's like, you know that's a mess of pork.
Ew.
It's like getting slapped with a ham.
I got back and laughed for a good 20 minutes. When he stopped, I said to him, "Obscure references aren't that funny because if people don't get them, they feel left out."
Oh.
Bitch, please, shut up.
Whoa. Splendor Man is not gay, but he said, bitch, please.
Bitch, please, shut up.
Yeah, because that's what either gay dudes say or sassy black mamas, right?
Random and slapstick and obscure references are the height of humor. You are just being a loser hipster hater
Oh, God.
who has no life. This is going to be a long eternity.
This is just...
The end.
Stay out of my head, person.
Was that just like 10 hours long? Fuck. So, get this.
Okay, what's in
super
the
meta
comments?
Okay, so by the way, this was credited to Tiger 10.
Tiger 10. Wait, that's
He
the
was
person who...
heckling himself.
Heckling himself.
Of course he was heckling himself.
So did we just receive the perfect advertisement to go and read this other story?
I think
did
so.
We Bloody Fruit Loops of Death.
Yes.
April 14th, 2013. Categories: but who was phone? Stop and what? And there are 155 comments.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Jack. Jack was very ugly, but he liked to eat people. One day he got obsessed with eating people, so he ate himself. And he bit down on his hand, the blood poured out and went all over the lovely floor. One day later, a man came to his house, seen the blood-covered floor, and started skating in it.
Random!
And here it comes. The man fell onto the knives drawer, and the knife spilled out and stabbed him. He died.
The knives drawer.
The knives drawer. He died. A lady came in the next day after that and seen the blood-covered floor and the man that was stabbed, so she moved on and walked to the bedroom to watch some TV.
Oh, okay.
As you would do when you walk into a house where you see a
Dead
bloody
bodies.
floor and a stabbed man who stabbed himself. This, you know what? This is quite random.
It must be funny then.
It's hilarious.
Yes, because I am 7.
Which means it's so funny that it might kill me.
It's going to be a long eternity.
Oh, God. Slap, 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 slap. As she watched TV, she noticed it did not have a good signal. She walked over to the TV and electrocuted herself. She was also dead. She turned into a teddy bear and started to scare little children, saying, "Hey kids, I'm a bear that's going to eat your flesh." Yo, apostrophe. After that, the mailman came about 2 hours later. Seeing her electrocuted body, he picked up the corpse and then stuffed it in the mailbox.
Because he's a mailman. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's what he'd do. He put stuff in the mailbox.
That's all I know how to do.
It's like he goes home. That's all. It's like, you know, his neighbors is like, what are you putting in my mailbox? Can you stop this, please? You're off work. I don't need your knickknacks. I don't want your underwear. And what's up with this dead girl? I don't need any more corpses in my box. Another mailman came the next day. Okay, they replaced him really fast.
That's right. Got to get another guy on the beat.
Okay, this guy stuffed a dead girl in the mailbox. I think we should give him some vacation, and then we'll get the new guy.
He's a Vietnam vet. So,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another mailman came the next day to bring some more mail. He opened the mailbox and seen the body stuffed inside. He got it. Took it to the lotion factory.
What?
And then watched as they turned it into a bottle of lotion.
What?
He then delivered the lotion to a pregnant woman. She moisturized her skin with the blood-filled lotion. Her skin was so soft.
The
end. When she had her baby,
oh no,
the baby's skin was soft too, but it was a red baby. The baby then grew up to be a serial killer, spelled Cereal.
Oh, well, Fruit Loops.
Yeah, but really, it's not a mistake. The baby then grew up to be a serial killer, stepping on all the Fruit Loops.
Oh!
One day, the police caught him, and so they executed him by stepping on him like he did to the Fruit Loops. It was televised on national TV. They even showed it to preschoolers. Once he was dead, they took his body and made meatloaf out of it. They sold it at a market for $5 million. Someone bought it, took it home, and ate it. They then got sick and died. They then got sick and died. Next sentence. Her body turned into a pile of Fruit Loops. Her kids ate the pile of Fruit Loops, and then they turned into Fruit Loops.
Oh, just like living Fruit Loops?
1 year later, the police realized that there was an amazing amount of people missing.
And like cereal everywhere.
You know, honestly, like, you know, there's nobody working the Quick Stop anymore and the jails are empty and I keep stepping on Fruit Loops and there's no milk. 1 year later, the police realized that there was an amazing amount of people missing. So one day, they looked for them. We should go look for these missing people.
Yeah.
They found the piles of Fruit Loops and were like, I love me some Fuit Loops. Fuit Loops. I love me some Fuit Loops. So they ate them, and they lived. Then one day...
They lived?
Uh-huh.
They live!
But then one day, they were driving home, and flying Fruit Loops appeared. So what's up with the flying shit?
It's the same guy, right?
Yeah.
It's got to be the same author.
Flying Fruit Loops appeared. So they opened the window to the car and started eating the Fruit Loops as they flied.
Just right out of the air. Yeah.
Once there were no more Fruit Loops to eat,
Yum, yum, yum.
they went to a pillow factory and purchased 5 billion pillows to dye red with blood. Then they slept on them, and they all started dreaming about Fruit Loops taking over the world with microwaves.
Wow.
The end.
What?
Credit to me, Shaylin.
Shaylin?
Shaylin. That is 6.2 out of 10 stars.
Wow. I think that got a very inflated score, don't you think?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Derp Butt says, this is giving me PTSD like flashbacks to 7th grade when all the girls thought it was the absolute height of humor to be random. Sporks and penguins and tacos of doom and whatnot. Sigh.
Tacos of doom?
The operator. I think everyone's had to suffer through that phase. Oh God, my everything just hurts just thinking about it.
These 7th grade girls sound pretty rad. I'm just saying.
So Rot says there were 2 types of girls in 7th grade. The kind you mentioned and horse girls.
Horse girls are easy.
Those were the girls who were absolutely obsessed with horses to the point where it was creepy. It's Tina Belcher. They read horse books, rode horses, wanted to own horses. They dressed in horse clothing. They married horses.
Pony parties.
Horse girls are interchangeable with
petting.
dolphin girls. I don't know. Maybe it's a Canadian thing.
Dolphin girls. I don't know.
Dark-
Maybe it's like a Monterey aquarium thing. But
Dark Shadow says, I was one of the random girls, and one of my closest friends was a dolphin girl. I grew up in Scotland, and it's the same over here.
they have leprechaun girls.
Yeah, there's like 140 of these.
Because there's no such thing as there's two kinds of girls. There's all kinds of girls.
Yeah.
All kinds of girls.
Yeah, serious.
Wow. We've been all over the world today. You know what? I think that's it.
You think that's good?
I think that's it.
All right.
And not because I don't love this process, but I don't think anyone would listen to more.
I might have to edit this down a bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go write the Uber story.
Yeah, write the Uber story. I'll be writing about all kinds of cereals.
The devil head pops up on the app. Yeah. So with that, I guess I should probably push stop because we're...
Oh, and just a shout out to our listeners, go out and kill.
Yes, go out and maim and destroy and use the Uber app. You know, it's the superior car service. And they're not paying me to say that, so you know it's true.